We had a good start. Started out 10-0 there. That was really good by our football team, playing some complimentary football. And then obviously the Belichick teams they come back. And they did a nice job of making it 10-14. Had those two quick scores once they switched quarterbacks. I thought we had to do a better job on defense adjusting there. They had a couple nice plays on us. And then we ended up coming back on them. And to me, it was more about the same. It was our ability to run the ball and ability to convert on third down. And that's what we worked on all week during the mini bye. And I thought the guys did a real nice job with that and ended up, getting the takeaway right before half and ended up going up 20-14. So that was excellent. And then the second half, our halftime has always been, where you look at it, where what can we do better? Okay, and what can we do different? And so we always do that. We always look at that. We always try to anticipate what the other team's doing. And I thought our guys did a real nice job with that. Came out and kicked the field goal on the first series there. And I thought we played complimentary football, throughout the rest of the game there. I thought we did a really nice job of getting the takeaways at the end and then converting those to scores. Again, still executing on third down. That really helped us. That was a big part of the game plan and a big part of what we did. And we also had the Dante Pettis. It was a little bit of a low kick on that one, but he ended up returning it, to the short field there, and we ended up scoring on that one as well. So, and then from there we were just in a 4-minute mode, and I thought the guys did a nice job of sustaining drives in the 4-minute. But overall, a lot of things we worked on this week with the players. That was a big piece of this. We wanted to work on fundamentals and techniques of your position. My hats off to the coaches, hats off to the players for really doing a great job with the fundamentals of the game. And you say that, you can only do that in 1 week. Yeah, you can, because we've been working on them. And I think we did a really good job of that during the course of the week. We extended individual periods so we can get that done. And I thought that was a big part of it because what wins football games is the fundamentals. And I thought we did a nice job with that today. I will open up to questions from there.
Matt, what did it mean to you personally to see all of the work translate like this, all of the work translated into you guys having an advantage in all three phases?
Yeah, I think that's really an effect of, stacking, good practices together. And I've said it in the media, in the Chicago media, that, hey, we've had good practices. We've been putting good things together. And I think that this is just a culmination of that. We had a chance to take a breath during the bye week and really figure out, what we needed to do, what needed to adjust, what we're doing well, and some things we needed to tweak a little bit. And no big changes, but just some things that to enhance our players' skill sets. And I thought we did a good job with that. My hats off to Getsy, Hightower, and Allen for leading their units, and they did a nice job.
What did you think of Justin? Go ahead, Ken.
Oh, no, please.
If you're on that topic.
Yeah, you mentioned your staff. I imagine that it's pretty satisfying to see everybody dig in, try to make come up with changes to make, and for it to pay off so immediately the way it did.
Yeah.
What does this kind of portend for the future with you guys?
Yeah, like I said to the guys, hey, this is one victory. I thought we played complimentary football. I thought we improved in our fundamentals, but we need to still improve. We're a young football team. We have a lot of improvement to do this week in practice before we play our next opponent. So it's an ongoing process.
What did you think of Justin's total impact in terms of passing and running?
Yeah.
And just keeping everything moving the whole game?
Yeah, I think that creates a issue sometimes for the defense. Depending on what defense they're in. Certainly when you have a quarterback that can has the design runs. With the run pass off of it. And then also doing some things, just have the ability to scramble and make first downs. And I think that's a big piece, and it's hard to defend those guys. And we've all seen them around the league, and Justin did a nice job of executing today.
Did you have a sense that you've seen more than one quarterback today on their side?
I did. Yeah, I did have a sense. I don't know. I just thought we had a sense for that, and because the other guys been playing really good, last 2 weeks. So we thought that if they started with 10, that we might see both of them in a planned role, a planned rotation. We didn't know, but we certainly had a plan for that.
How do you guys get Justin to go from we occasionally see this to this is like his baseline? This is how he plays. This is not a surprise when he plays like this.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's stacking games together. He's just got to keep stacking games, stacking practices, and just keep executing. It's executing simple. It's know what to do and know how to do it, and that was our mantra. And do it for the guy next to you. and that's what we're doing. And that's what he did. You know what to do, know how to do it. Make sure you know your job and execute that job. And if each guy does that, the play that we're running is going to be decent on offense, defense, or kicking. So we're just trying to do that one play at a time.
What do you see from him that encourages you, that makes you think that he can kind of fully ascend to this level, where these aren't just peaks and valleys?
Well, I mean, I just go back to practice. I go back to practice. What we see in practice, when we see it in practice first, you're going to see it in the game. So when you see consistent execution from any player in practice, you're going to see it in the game. And then the game matters because that's performing, right? So you got to perform in the games. So that's an important piece to practice, drill work, practice, game. So but you got to do it 1 week at a time. This league is 1 week at a time, and we got to make sure that we're squared away, get back to work on Wednesday.
What did you guys like about the planned runs or the designed runs for Justin?
No, just being smart. Just being smart of how we use them. With whatever we're going to do, whatever the run design is, and then him being smart when he's in the open field like that. Either the body ball boundary to get out, or just make sure he's getting down quick enough. And he did a nice job with that.
With Pennell, did you see what he did?
Say it again.
With Mike Pennell, did you see what he did?
I saw it. That was totally in the wrong. He should not do that. And I told him right afterward. And that's not what we teach. We don't teach that. It's not good football.
With Mustipher, he's a guy who gets benched, and then by the end of the first quarter, he's in back where he was.
Yeah, that's the old thing in pro football. The rosters are really small, and man, one thing happens, and you're back in the ball game. So Sam did a great job of having a positive attitude during the course of the week when we made the move, and he's a consummate pro. And he's the toughest guy on the field. I'll promise you that. And he did a really good job of coming in there and execute.
How hard is that to keep your head? I'm sure he didn't like getting benched.
Yeah, I don't think it's that hard when you have character like him. He's got such high character that's not an issue ever. So he's not going to have an issue with that.
Is that a long-term injury for Lucas Patrick? How serious was it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the terms of it right now. We'll have to look at it, and I'll let you know later.
You guys listed it as toe. Do you know, is it a broken toe?
I don't know.
With both of your rookies coming up with interceptions.
Yeah.
What could that do? I know they don't lack confidence, but to actually, especially with Kyler, see it on the field, now be able to carry it forward, that's a good thing.
Yeah, first of all, the one Brisker had was pretty amazing. I mean, that was a really good play for him. That concentration, get his feet in bounce, that was excellent. And then, really the other two interceptions were tips. There were some tips there, but the one that Gordon had, I think it was maybe tipped twice. He had to tip it to himself there, and then the return. He did what we did. Take it up the sidelines. Did a nice job with that. But that fosters confidence. The ability to take the ball away. I think that's a big part of winning football, and he did a nice job.
Did you raise objection to a couple plays before that when Brisker got kicked by Mac Jones on his slide? Brisker had to
No,
get out of the game 'cause he
no, yeah, I didn't see that that way.
In terms of,
Two more.
you've got another goofy week coming up here.
Yeah.
And I know you have a walkthrough Wednesday, but is there anything else different you're going to do to help get guys off their feet?
Yeah, the guys just have tomorrow off, and we're going to get back late tonight. So the coaches, I give them a bit of a break. They can go home and sleep for about 3 hours and come back. And then we got to get going on to Dallas. But the players will have off. Wednesday we'll do a walkthrough practice. We'll have long meetings, and we'll install first and second down, get guys off their feet the next day, and then we'll just roll into Thursday. It'll be first, second, third, and then Friday will be red zone. Then Saturday will be our normal Saturday, and then we'll travel. So that'll be it.
I'll give you one more if we have one more. To do this on Monday Night Football, I know everything's the same for you guys,
Mhm.
but did you sense that it mattered to your teammates or to your team to go do this on national television? And if so, do you think a statement is made when you go and have a win like this against a team like this on national television?
Well, I just think that it's one performance, like you said, but it is important. It is important. The whole country was watching us, and I think that's important for confidence for the guys, And it's not about that. It's really about for each other. It's about trusting the guy next to you, knowing he's going to do his job and you're going to do yours. Because why? Because you care about each other. And I think that was important, what we did tonight. What's that?
Do you think this is the best performance you guys have done?
Like I said, we're just trying to stack them together, get better. We could see it in practice. We were getting better in practice. Now we're just going to, hopefully stack these up and get better every week. Thank you.